This community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. First and 10, here's Murray. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Murray now to throw. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Pretty good start there on plays 1 and 2.
And not discriminating at all, is he? Make sure he's spreading it around on the first two throws of the game. Two different parts of the field as well.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13. Murray on the crossing route, complete. That's Hopkins. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Murray again, this is Drake. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
First and goal, Arizona.
On first and goal, Drake. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made by Kevin.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll buy some time right. And the Cardinals are in. Touchdown.
On the keeper. Touchdown, Arizona.
Solid finish to the opening drive. And look, when you get down around the goal line, you have to account for his legs. We saw it right there.
Yeah, that's the added dimension to the offense, isn't it? Remember what the offensive line coach told us earlier this week? I told my guys, he's going to run it. We have to make sure he stays protected and give him an opportunity.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Good. Makes the score Cardinals 7, Packers nothing. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing is Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 75 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick is blocked and no good.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second down, it's Drake, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Cardinals 7, Packers 6.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run with Drake. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
A gain of 13.
They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit, because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
50-yard line.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, it's Drake. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. Packers 28. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Cardinals.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
1st and
23 yards, the final tally.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check 99. Check 99.
They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Packers 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Closing stages of the first half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. A final shot before half from Murray. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. 3rd down. The final shot before break. Murray trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And now how about this? They'll go for 2 and try to get to the locker room with a tie ball game. Eluding the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the man from UTEP, this is Air 36.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
10 at the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. 3 yards to gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Flush to his right. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Rodgers throwing complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 17 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Packers 19.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. Murray now on first down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Hopkins. And he'll be out right at the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Again, they'll throw in Murray. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Arizona.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
The tackle made by
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Second and 5 now. Murray flushed out right. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time 1st down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
It's 3rd and 1.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
1st and 10.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones.
Jones, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
4-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it was 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last point?